Hello, lovely people of GTR. It is another brand new day in our festive season, another blissful day, yet to give thanks to the Lord. In this month of December, we are celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. Into December heads for Nina. We wish you all a happy birthday in advance and also belated. We wish you all the best. Enjoy to the fullest. And also Hamatano de Abapa, Hamatano Abba. So protect your skin, protect your body from the harsh weather. And also Ghana Meteorological Simple Ghana Meteo. They came to give us a severe warning that Hamatan will be very severe. It will be very severe. Into no yen in I am bombarding say we will protect our skin, our lips, our body from any crack, especially the lips. Now ma mosrana monsra ye no. Lotion, there's no oil in your lotion. So after you applying your lotion, you have to get maybe inkutobi and also some oil to moisturize your skin very well to always look shiny. Because when strawberry says summer, no be white. 11:05 Friday in Accra, Ghana. Wishing me live on Ghana Talks Radio on our YouTube and Facebook page at Ghana Talks Radio. You're also live on the Ladies Avenue. I still remain your number one on him.Choose. Today, I have with me Ohima Lillian and Gertrude as always. We coming together to discuss the topic choosing between your ex or your husband. And there's a story I would read before we commence with the discussion. But before then, in fact, sometimes we ladies, we are our own problem. Choosing between your ex and your husband. How is this even possible? Why should even choosing come in the first place? It shouldn't be so. So I read the story. I have been married for 9 months now. Lately, I have been receiving texts from my ex that I dated for 3 years. We broke up because he was leaving the country and had no intentions of coming for me. Listen to this part very well. We dated. Once he left the country, he had no intentions of coming back for me. He came to Ghana 2 months ago and has been calling me almost every day. I told him I was married, but he won't stop calling me. I planned to block him, but he sent me some pictures of our times together. He even sent me a video of one of our intimate times. And I can't seem to get him off my mind anymore. Whenever I'm having sex with my husband, I will be imagining it with my ex. Wow. I love my husband, but I think my soulmate is my ex. I love my husband, but I think my soulmate is my ex. She really needs a hot slap so that she'll go back to factory resets. Okay, yesterday my ex told me that he needed me on a vacation for a week, and if things don't work out, he will leave me alone. I have been planning on the lie I have to tell my husband to be able to go for this trip because My body needs closure from my ex. If things don't work out with my ex, I don't want to lose my husband. If things don't work out with my ex, I don't want to lose my husband. This last statement alone shows how immature this lady is. Ohima.
Oh. Yes.
Last part nimpo na sheme buffalo.
You said immature.
She's immature.
This one, I think that she doesn't want to lose this. Okay, maybe in case, if she want to lose the husband, the ex has to be there for her. And the whole scenario is that from the story that you just read, meaning the girl, she was in love. I mean, she was in love with the ex because the ex was traveled. So she was like, okay, since the ex is he doesn't know the day that he'll be coming back. So then let me go in for someone else. Back up. We have plenty people who are like that. When they are in a relationship with you and they see that some things are not going on well, they try to give somebody the chance. So when you are no more, then they will just rush into another relationship. So this one is clear here. The girl is not in love with the husband because she was in love with someone else. But it's just a matter of like, maybe I'm traveling, I'm with you, and I tell you that, I don't know when I'll be back. So you have to take another option than to give somebody a chance. So it's clear here. Wabadam.
Okay. Gertrude.
Hi.
Okay, so you've read the story yourself. You've also heard it from your own perspective. What do you think about this?
I mean, you just echoed my thought. Like, first of all, she's not serious, and I mean, I don't understand how some people. Like, I always say that, look, it's really not by force to get married. Like, in societal pressure is there. We all know, especially in Ghana and all that. But if you know that you've not had closure or you are not entirely, totally over your ex, do not venture into another relationship. Like, don't. Because these kind of things, it happens when I was dated for 3 years, which is quite a long time. So, I just feel like she wasn't over her ex, and probably her husband was a rebound. Those kind of things where, let's say you break up with someone that you were very much in love with, and maybe you have one guy who is always disturbing you, but you're not really interested, but because the love of your life has left you, main fun is that, or let me just see how it goes. Then you kind of like just try it out, and maybe he proposes marriage to you, and because marriage is like a big deal back home, then you just marry. But deep down within you, you know that you are still in love with this ex. And then immediately, because if she was truly over her ex, I don't think, first of all, she will still be texting the person. Because I don't know how about other people, but for me, if a relationship, I'm not those kind of people who still maintains friendships with their ex. I think it can be dangerous. I don't know, because I feel like this is the case where the person is still really sending you pictures and videos from your intimate moments. Like, come on. Because it always starts out, we are just friends. Oh, hello, hi, how are you doing? Then it just, the conversation evolves from there. Hey, so like, have you forgotten? Like, you remember when we went here? Remember when you remember? And then the person will be referring you to old times. Then your mind also like deceiving you that, like you miss the person and all that. Meanwhile, you are with another person. So like, sometimes we need to like flip the script. If it were you that someone was doing this to you, or if your husband was also chatting, because we women, we can be very jealous and so imagine your husband was still chatting with their ex and you found all these things on their phones. How would you feel? It's not fair. But sometimes because we are not the ones at the receiving end, we don't understand the consequences of our actions. So she's not serious. She's still not over her ex. Her husband, I feel so sorry for her husband that he has to go through this. You're even thinking about lying to your husband to go on it. But I'm sorry, but I mean, how old is she? Because it doesn't sound like it sounds like someone who is very mature and very, very stupid. Like, I'm sorry, but and she wants to do it, so she's looking for a lie. This is someone you should have blocked long time ago, knowing where the conversation was going towards. Because if you cut, trust me, like, the mind will always play games on you. Like, as for your mind, or your heart, whichever one. But when you cut relationships or you cut off certain relations with someone from your past, as time goes on, you'll be fine. You wouldn't even, like, if maybe their name crosses your mind, is because maybe somebody mentioned them or something. But even that one, it won't be as frequent. But if you're still chatting and texting, getting cozy with them, of course your mind will be deceiving you to think that, oh, maybe just do the tenure shit. But you're ruining your relationship, and if your husband finds out, definitely there'll be you'll be in big trouble. And this XXX thing, this is not the first time. I had time to this story of this lady who went to see the ex a day or a night before their wedding. Like, come on. What are you going to do there? Like, what excuse are you going to give your husband? Like, what did you go and do? Yeah, no explanation. No explanation will make sense. Like, and I think there was one the husband found out, and he vowed cancel the wedding, and the lady was begging, rolling on the floor. I think it happened somewhere in Kaswa. I saw the video on TikTok or something. So. Some of these things, obviously, because we are women doesn't mean that we condone everything women do or our gender does. But some of these things, it's not cool. We need to be very careful. If you know you're not totally or completely over your ex or relationship, don't jump into another relationship. Like, take your time, heal before you move, or you open your heart out. Don't try to play silly games, because these are some of the things that some women do, and it's not fair.
Actually, with this Kaswa video, I saw it. In fact, it's like almost everyone in this world saw it. Actually, I saw 2 videos on that same day. And I was like, why would you go and see your ex if you know you are not over your ex? Why are you going to marry your current partner?
Yeah, I'm sure most of their ex just blackmail them. Like,
blackmail you for what?
There's nudes, pictures, and those stuff.
You see, in the first way, why would you send your nudes to your?
No, you see, sometimes it could be she wasn't the one who sent it to the guy. Maybe it could be she went over to the guy's place. They were spending.
And the guy took a
videos, taking pictures and all that. You see?
Yeah.
So sometimes I've realized that it's not their fault in some cases. But if you find yourself in this kind of situation, you have to open up to your partner. So that's what I was dating this person, and we shared so, like, we did a whole lot. You have to open up to your current partner, so that he will be aware. So in case maybe your ex comes back blackmailing you let your husband be aware of it.
Okay.
Do you understand? So when your ex realize that your partner is aware of it, he will just stop those stupid things.
Not all.
We have some people, they'll just give up.
Yes.
If you date someone, if your ex is stubborn, that stubborn one, like to say apapun. If your ex is apapun, then my sister, I'm sorry for you. Yes. Because he can even come like the day that your wedding day, you even see him there, and he won't even feel okay. Because baby basic, and if something happened, there is no way the man will continue with what he's about to do. Because first of all, you've disgraced him. You've disgraced the family, your friends.
You even have no respect for that union.
Do you understand?
How would you go to your ex?
Do you understand?
Someone will even be like, I went to cry. You went to say your final goodbye. Are you Jesus Christ?
That's why I always listen to this lady, this counselor, Charlotte. She will tell you point blank that your ex is it's your
not
ex.
Your friend.
Cut it. Don't even have your ex number on your phone. What are you using it for? If you want to check up on you, he should just check up on his current girlfriend or current boyfriend. or your mama ba, or papa ba, once I don't know how, like some people it's very difficult for them to say maybe no to their ex in some certain way. Just set boundaries, not even boundaries. Man want a number in the first place because you think that maybe in case you are happy in your relationship right now, so maybe you can be jealous about it.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend is giving you gifts, going out, hanging out and all that. If you're on a time when so he feels jealous in some certain way. So he just wants to end everything between you and your current boyfriend or girlfriend. So it's up to you. And what's a woman when in thing? Once the person is your ex, cut him off.
Okay.
Cut her off. He's not needed. He's not invited in your life
He's
anymore.
not invited in your life.
Brofo. He's not needed.
Don't
invite him in your life. Do you understand? Yeah. But this lady, I think she need 5 lashes.
5 lashes.
She be straight.
Hot deliverance.
It's clear here. She's in love with the ex, not the husband. Do you understand? Yeah.
Okay, so if you just joined your live on Ghana Talk Radio, live on our YouTube and Facebook page, 90 minutes past the 11. We are still live on the Ladies Avenue. We having the discussion, choosing between your ex and your husband. Who would you go in for? As a woman, as a guy, or ex about say I still want you. What would you do? And guys, looking in the story, I just figured out something. She said she planned to block him. But our plan is over blocking now or sending those videos, intimate times. So you see, sometimes memories. Sometimes our memories are there. It can never be forgotten. Once you see a touch of that memory, then a whole lot of things.
No, it's your mind. You've made up your mind not to forget those memories. And I think the story. She got married to the husband like 9 months.
9 months, yes.
She has dated the ex for 3 years. So I think within these 3 years, she know, I mean, the ex very, very well.
Yes.
More than the husband. Because 9 months, they have no more. So this one, it's clear here. She is in love with the ex. Do you understand? Because she's finding excuses to give the husband and then go and spend more time with the ex.
I said,
cut the person off. You are married though. If you are not married, it's different. See, let me say this. If you are in a relationship and maybe you are no more with the person, then you go in for like you are in a different relationship. Then maybe the person is your ex and the person wants to come back. That one is different too.
Yeah.
But this one, you are married. She's married though. What cancel you be so are you sure you want to marry this person? Are you sure you want to spend the rest of your life with this person? And she said yes. This one is about marriage. And they used to say that obia bema bia obefa oba waware no no near the mount.
Yeah, exactly.
But plenty people, they don't know. They think that it's normal. The fact that she has a ring on her finger, it's just a ring. No, she's married. If somebody is married, it's different. But if somebody is dating, yes, who dating means marry. Do you understand? So bema be our home find so but close to you. So people have to know this difference. And I'm sure plenty people, we have some guys, they'll never go in for a single lady.
No.
They'll go in for those married women, and it's not good. And yet the person has moved on. You say you don't know when you return. Let her be here. Let her enjoy. Oh, we have plenty girls. And now she also change mema.
Hey, it's happy pepe.
Boys are few, but we ladies, they be a young man. They be a young man.
In bad population, it
does.
Yes. Hey. Okay, Gertrude. At this point, our last remarks, the advice you have for the lady and also to this ex, because me sometimes I feel that if as a married person your ex comes to you, I feel it's not the fault of the person who is married but the ex is not sensible enough, because if the ex is sensible, he or she wouldn't force you into another relationship when he or she perfectly knows that you are now married. as Get You says, sometimes you have to flip the script. You have to pretend that this is happening to you. How would you feel? How would you take it? Yeah. So Get You, please, your final remarks.
We can't. Me as for the blame, they don't blame the ex, because external forces like will come. Like, these. I mean, people like my mother's age group are still like, hit on by knowing that they are married. They can see like a ring on their finger and they still ask them out. So if you are married, doesn't stop the fact that you are married doesn't stop people from hitting on you or asking you out. Some people are so shameless, they don't care. Like, they can clearly see you're married, you have a ring on your finger, or they've seen your husband before, they probably know your children, but they still want to have a relationship with you, because for some people it's just a game, or they just want to have fun or whatever. I mean, nowadays I even hear married people cheat on each other with other married people.
Yeah.
So they are cheating on their wives with another married man, unmarried woman. Crazy. So I'm not gonna blame the ex, because she had a choice to cut all sorts of connections or communication or relations with the ex. But she decided to maintain it, because I know people who say, oh, we are just friends. Like I said in the beginning, I don't believe in that. I feel like if we are no longer together, for my sake or for your sake or for the sake of both of us, I feel like we should end all sorts of communication. So if you still keep your ex in your life, it's like a ticking time bomb. It's only a matter of time before you two start doing things that you're not meant to do.
Yes, exactly.
So I just feel like the lady, you are married, your ex left you or you broke up because he had no intentions of coming back. So now that he's back, he feels like, oh, probably you're still there waiting for him, or he made a mistake and he wants to make things right. But you're married, and unfortunately, it's not your fault. I mean, you've moved on, so move on and like face your marriage. If you know you don't love your husband, you're not happy with him, tell him and leave the marriage. But don't try to eat from both sides. Don't try to be sneaky, and you'll be smart, because you will just be caught, and the disgrace will be, even though cheating is not a good thing, we all know how it is back home. Like, when a lady is caught cheating on the husband, the response is more than when a man is caught cheating. So you'll be disgraced, and like your disgrace will be much more than if it was your husband, even though that is not supposed to be the case, because cheating is cheating, and it's not a good thing, whether the man or the woman does it. So I just feel like if she doesn't do the needful and cut all relations with this so-called ex, and even erase the idea of trying to lie to go on a vacation. Like, what are you going? I don't understand. Go on a vacation with an ex, like, seriously,
to do
as
what
what?
exactly?
No.
I don't know, but she needs to be mature, and then she needs to cut all sorts of ties with the ex and focus on the marriage. If she knows she's not in love with the husband, like I said, maybe she runs into the marriage, because I feel like it was a rebound relationship, and probably things went. I would have loved to know how long she dated this current husband, because they've been married for 9 months, which is still very fresh, a fresh marriage, not even up to a year. So I'd love to know how long they dated before they got married. I don't think they dated for that long. Probably it was maybe a year or maybe less. So I feel like she wasn't truly over her ex before she ventured into the marriage, which is her own mistake. But then it has already happened. So focus on your marriage. Oshana said, you're no longer, you feel like you still love your ex. If you want to see a counselor or somebody who will give you, like an elderly person to give you like a third opinion, or see things from another perspective, do it. If not, and you feel like because your ex is back and they are, you feel like you should have waited for them, or you should have tried whatever, I don't know, talk to your husband, do what you have to do, and leave your marriage. Even though I don't think it's a wise thing to do, because if he really loved you, he would have found a way to come for you. Because the fact that someone is traveling to abroad doesn't mean that they are disappearing from the face of the planet. People always go up to abroad and bring their loved ones over, or they find a way to bring them over to wherever they are. So if this person said they weren't coming back the country, what stopped them from taking you to abroad too? Exactly. He probably thought that, probably he'll find someone there, and maybe he didn't. and that's why he's coming back to disturb you. So you are probably not that important. If you were important to him, that relationship wouldn't have ended for 3 good years, only for him to come back and now you are married and you are doing this. She should be serious, because she will lose her husband, and this ex of hers too. I don't even think he's in for good, for good. He's coming to have fun with her and leave her. So she should be very careful. That's what I have to say.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, so I think she has to make a decision that will favor her. Because right now she's married, and as Gertrude said, I'm sure this guy, when he traveled, he met someone.
Of course.
He was in a relationship with a person, and he didn't get what
he wanted
in that relationship. So I think it got to a time he realized that he has done a mistake. So he has to go back to the ex. Right now, your ex too is married, and I'm sure the ex is aware that the girl is married.
Very sure.
Yeah, and I learned that most people say that ladies are easy to convince. Some ladies, but me, I'm not easy to be convinced. So I think she has to take a decision that will help her. She has to open up to the husband that I was with this person, and the person said he's traveling. He doesn't know when he will be back to Ghana. If the ex really love her, he can still communicate with the girl.
Yeah.
And they've been on 10 years. They still communicate with them, call them video call, and even they get the chance, they even come and take the lady
out.
Do you understand? Yeah. So this ex, he's not having any good intentions about the girl. He just wants to make the girl life miserable or something. So the best thing the girl has to do is open up to the husband. This is what I'm going through. This is what my ex is trying to do. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing. And it's clear here. She has to let things go. What's happened has happened. It's in the past. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Let's focus on the future. Because we have plenty of things ahead of us. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Let's go of the past. Focus on the future. You have a lot of things ahead of you. Choosing between your ex or your current partner, which would you go in for? As a married lady, as a married man, your ex comes to you, pleads with you to come back to him or her. How would you feel? Would you go back? Would you ignore him or her? I personally, I don't know. But if I'm not married, maybe I would reconsider. But I would reconsider a lot of things. Because if you really, really wanted me, you would have found ways and means to still communicate with me or anything. But you threw away a whole 3 years of relationship because probably it meant nothing to you. So we would reconsider a lot of things. But once I'm married, then it's a no-no. It's a no-no. So the lady should be smart. She should be matured in her thinking. Because everything about her is like akolebi totofe. That's why I feel na ya want to from. So please, our ladies, man, I'm more and I'm bema no fire for. Yeah, because that is the perception they have in mind. So please, we should buckle up and up our games. So this is where we end the show for today. A big thanks to him, Lillian and Gertrude for sharing their insight with us. A big thanks to DJ Rock, the only rock without a C. And to our listeners and viewers of GTR, we say thank you very much. And also not underrating our sponsors, BB Superfine Bakery, Thames Metal Corporation, GTR Sounds, Efie Lounge, and also Jovi Homes. BB Superfine Bakery, Thames Metal Corporation, GTR Sounds, Efie Lounge, and Jovi Homes. Today being a Friday, we got a lot of goodies for you. Stay tuned wherever you are. At exactly 3 p.m. today, Time with Queen Accra will be coming your way. And also, we have a big surprise for you at exactly 3 p.m. So if you want to know that surprise, make sure you tune in to Ghana Talks Radio, tune into our YouTube and Facebook page, and get to know what that surprise is. Stay tuned and listen to stereo.